we're just curious to make sure everything was okay. We had an anonymous caller call, kind of going, hey, not really sure what's going on. It's just when people randomly see a person videoing, they're like, yeah.
Your first and last name and your address or not? Are you going to give me that or not?
Are you going to take me to jail?
I don't want to take you to jail. All I want is your name, your address.
I'm done. I'm done. Because I'm
so you're not
trying to
going to
get
tell me
worked
who
up.
you are?
I'm just trying to get, I'm getting worked up.
Are you sure you don't want to just tell me your name? Like, that's all I want to do, and I can let you go.
If you're yelling at this individual while he's trying to talk to a police officer, you're interfering with him reporting possibly a crime. So that's 148. That's
Well, write me up for it then. I'll see you in court.
I told you already, I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I'm working on a story. I'm gathering public information in a public lobby, in a public building. You have no right to touch me. There was no crime.
The law always says that the right to record is a given, but when a camera shows up in public, people react like it's some kind of serious threat. Hey guys. Glad to see you back on my channel. In today's video, we're heading through several public areas, documenting how both citizens and officials respond to this constitutional freedom. When emotions and the law don't see eye to eye, where does civil rights stand in the middle of that tension? Let's find out. Auditing civil rights at several stores in Martinez, Georgia. Some people passed, but others clearly had no clue about the law or constitutional rights.
Is that a genuine? Do you not know? I'm videoing.
For what? You're videoing cars going into a bank. It's kind of suspicious.
It was a sunny day in Martinez, Georgia, when the auditor brought a camera to an area with a nail salon, a barber shop, and a nearby bank just to check the right to record in public. The good news? Not everyone reacted negatively. Some folks were even friendly, but yeah, some others clearly need to retake Civics 101.
I can't really hear you. Huh? I'm just by myself, man.
No, is it like a show or something?
Not a show, no, not really. Videos.
So you from here?
No, I'm not from here actually. I'm from Massachusetts, originally.
I get on it. They come and keep at the bar, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. It's a nice place. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Hilton.
Hilton. Nice to meet you.
No, I'm not the owner, but one of the barbers, man.
Hey, man, you got a good face for the owner. Keep doing it, and you got the right attitude for it. I'll say that.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I just always want to see something that every time it's gonna talk about. You got a good bit of followers with your stuff that you do?
I'm sorry?
You got a good bit of followers with the stuff that you do?
Yeah, I'll give you a business card. Check it out. First Amendment audits. I stress test the First Amendment right to record in public areas and stuff like that. And I've been,
yeah. Nah, cool, man. I'm with it.
Absolutely.
I'm all about testing the limits. You know what I mean?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, man. So, man, if you're ever in town and you need a good haircut, man, you should come holler at me, man. I think that would be dope. No, I don't have I got a tap card, but I know you're recording, so
yeah.
I can't.
I'm sorry. When I'm done. When I'm moving down to my next area, I'll come back around and I'll make sure
man, come back and I'll have something. I got something for you.
You too.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Man.
Absolutely, you got it. Thanks for the support, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would not.
For sure. For sure. It's key. A lot of business owners don't even understand that. When I come out here and I film the outside of people's businesses, they freak out. You don't know how big of a following I got. I could be going out here and doing videos about all the small businesses and you just made yourself look terrible.
Exactly.
I'll be thanking you right now and giving you guys a good look, for sure.
Yeah, man, so that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to make sure we get good exposure. Take care of everybody that walks in that door, man, we take care of them, man. Just do great business.
Seems like it. Not even the people that walk into the business
can come in that business, and it's just a feel, man. Once you walk in, you'll understand as well.
Gotta say it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we doing a little construction because we actually not adding on, but we adding into it.
Sure.
So we're just doing our thing, man. But I would be grateful, man, for you to come back and get a haircut.
Absolutely,
man.
absolutely.
And we see what.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Business owners like Hilton are truly worth respecting. Seriously, there's just no reason to make a big deal out of a public camera. Be friendly and boom, you've got free advertising for your business. Unfortunately, not everyone's like Hilton. The auditor moved on to a nearby bank, and honestly, this next reaction. It's exactly what we see all the time when someone tries to record in public.
I'm not sure if you guys can see that.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry?
What are you doing?
Do you not know?
No, I have no idea.
I'm videoing.
For what? It's kind of
Okay. And that was interesting. I've never had somebody get out of their car. I'm sorry?
Are you with a company?
Well, now, if I give you an answer either way, what does that change?
Well, because this is the bank, you know, unless you're with the company and you signed a vendor.
Yeah, I am with the company.
For the bank?
Do you work for the bank?
I do.
Oh, okay.
So my only request is that if you are filming anything, just sign a vendor log.
Oh, yeah, I'm not interested in signing anything. I'm all good.
Okay. So if you could not, I mean, you're more than welcome to film, but if you cannot film this portion.
So now why? I'm just curious why.
So
Yeah.
people haven't signed anything for you to film.
They don't
like
need
their
to.
Tags or anything.
They don't
like
need
that.
to. No, they're in public. They don't need to.
Well, he's not with the company.
Man, right there. That's the top secret business right there. Wow. Look at all that. Look at that. Wow. Here they come to save the day.
Every time someone's holding a camera on a sidewalk near a bank, doesn't matter if it's public or private property, staff immediately rush out and demand they stop filming. I get it, banks care about security, but at the end of the day, it's their job to protect customer privacy, not to stop others from exercising their rights. Cops were called, but before we get to how they handled it, let's watch how another person reacted to just seeing a camera in this day and age.
My bad. Just out here filming, man, making a travel video. What about you?
Travel bit. At a bank?
I'm sorry?
At a bank?
Yeah.
At a drive-through?
Yeah.
Where from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Originally, yeah.
All right.
What about you?
Here.
Nice. Tell me about the town.
I love living here.
You love living here?
That's it.
Anything fun to do on the weekends? Anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Understandable.
Anyway, I was just curious. I saw you standing there. All right. Okay.
Take it easy now. You too.
How you doing?
Doing well. How about you? It actually did. It actually did.
You
Cool.
all right today?
Absolutely.
Maybe we just got a call and just want to make sure you were okay and.
I'm all good. I'm all good.
I just want to make sure. I mean, you're on your side of the line, so. What's your name, man? Well, by the way, I'm Deputy Brian, the sheriff's office. So.
Can I get the badge number? You have an ID number?
Yep, that's me.
Awesome. I'm Johnny. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
You from around here?
I am not actually. Originally, I'm from Massachusetts.
Friends, warmer weather.
Oh
down
yeah.
Here.
Oh yeah.
You
Yep.
got snow up there right now?
Yeah. Sadly enough, just a little bit, not too much.
About every 10 years.
That's okay. I'm all right with that. Trust me. Trust me.
I'm about to say this gets really hot during. Well, this is unusual for Georgia right now because normally we don't have this warm during December.
I'm all right with it though.
Yeah.
Trust me. Not complaining.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. Bank here?
Sorry?
Just going around checking out the business and everything?
Yep.
All right, well that's good with me. All right, we're just curious to make sure all kind of going, hey, not really sure what's going on. It's just when people randomly see a person videoing, they're like, yeah.
Because there's really no reason for that. You know, 10, 15 years ago, people used to see a camera and hop in front of it and say, hey, mom, hey, dad. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. And guess what? They probably have about 6 or 7 cameras sitting outside of their building, and where they're all sitting, even more, probably double the amount on the inside. So for them to come outside, and say 0 cents.
I don't know if it was them or if it was an actual person in the parking lot.
I listened to her call.
So we're just here to make sure, you're okay, everything's good, you're not breaking no laws. That's what I'm here for, just to make sure everything's good within
knowledge on the subject. Absolutely. 1000%.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everything was good. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get out your hair, then I'm going to go to your side of the line. So I got to go chat with them, make sure.
Sounds good. Just as long.
For everything.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, understandable. Everything I'm doing is there's nothing wrong with it, and we're all good.
I mean, we got to figure out what they call it for. So, I mean, I'm here, front side, close store, Columbia Road.
Yeah.
I was just like, all right, cool. I mean, people film businesses a lot of times. It's like a YouTube channel. We have a lot of new businesses around here, as far as like food chains and stuff like that.
Yep.
And so we see a lot of people going around doing the little YouTube. Oh, all right. Well, I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and get out your hair. You
Absolutely.
Have yourself a good rest of your day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
Brian again, the sheriff's office. So the biggest thing is why they got called, mostly for the transaction part at the ATMs. And it's just, right now, you understand identity fraud and identity. So it's just making people uncomfortable because they are having to share their personal information across that, and that's why we got called.
Right.
And it's because very popular thing, and it's just sharing. If they hear people's identity, they can take it and roll with it.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest reason why we got called out here. With the transaction part, it just makes people uncomfortable. Like, I know you probably don't want to get recorded when you're yelling out name, date of birth.
Well, I have no interest in anybody's personal information.
I mean, well, you may not. There are tons of people out here.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And so that was just the biggest reason people were just uncomfortable with the transaction. So that was just all. So otherwise, they're like, you can film anywhere with people sharing their personal information. If you just could mute that section out, or just
I always do. I do a hell of a lot of editing.
I bet. I mean, I've seen that, and I understand y'all do good with that, and I get it. And we appreciate you being cordial with us. Business was just a little worried about, especially with the customers. And
understandable.
Time of the year,
well, just as long as you told them that, you know, as long as I'm on public area and
public would be the main road. This is all private property right here.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
And so they understand. They didn't care if you filmed the business.
I've been walking around like the.
Yeah, I saw you when I drove by the first time you were on the Columbia Road. So I was like, all right, cool. I mean, they didn't care. Customers saying, hey, I'm having to share my personal information. Like, I don't know what this person's doing.
Well,
and that
anybody that would realistically say that, saying it outside, I would probably take your business inside the bank.
I agree with that. I can't control what they do to a lot of extent, but that was just the biggest reason.
Best thing from both sides, clearly, just give suggestions.
She's saying to people, hey, you know what?
Exactly.
And like any business person, when your customer's a little concerned, let's see if we can try to, and that's all we're just trying to do.
For sure. Awesome.
So, all right, well, you have yourself a good rest of your day.
I thank you for your professionalism. If you guys want to, I deal with a lot worse than you guys. I will say that. And I give everybody the same fair shake that I gave you. I don't fire. You know,
we approach everybody very fairly and very calmly with each other.
Well, that's not. I will say, as much as it do, it's not.
Oh yeah, everybody's different. Every agency's different. Every person within an agency is different. Whether it's police department, sheriff's department.
Professionalism and your courteousness. And could I just get your name and badge number as well before you leave?
Waters 94524.
Awesome.
Rest of your day,
no problem. You guys take it easy.
Problem.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
Have a good one.
I don't know about you, but if I need to go to the bank, say to hit the ATM, I know how to protect my own privacy. I'm not gonna rely on others or ask police to get involved by stripping someone else's rights just so I can feel safer. Anyway, in this case, the police actually did a great job. Very professional, didn't violate the First Amendment, but looking at how the bank staff reacted, it's clear we still need more audits like this. Stopped and arrested for wearing a mask during the day.
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't give me your name.
I'm going to show you the video entitled.
I don't want to see the video. I'm telling you what's going on right here, right now.
There's no reason for you to put me in handcuffs.
This situation is just ridiculous. On March 2nd, 2025, in Brighton, Colorado, a citizen was walking to an auto parts store to buy something to fix his car. Then Officer Long stopped him, claiming the mask he was wearing was suspicious. No legitimate reason, he wasn't causing trouble, wasn't committing a crime. Still, Officer Long kept demanding ID and even made an arrest when the guy firmly refused to hand over his ID without reasonable suspicion.
Sir, excuse me. Come over here. No, come over here. Yeah, I want to talk to you real quick. Come on. You're wearing a black ski mask. It's 50 degrees outside. Come over here. Okay, you're not walking there. Now you're going to talk to me.
You got something to arrest me for?
No, I've got reasonable suspicion to contact you, so come over here.
That's not reasonable.
Sure, we can work on a lawsuit.
Oh, they jumped me, bro. I was walking from my mama's house.
Okay.
And they jumped me. It's on YouTube, bro.
Because it's 50 degrees outside. You're clearly not cold because you're wearing a shirt. And you're wearing a black ski mask walking down Bridge Street. You understand why that's kind of strange?
It's my right to privacy, right?
Sure, but it's also suspicious.
Only if
not
I
normal.
was being or threatening to somebody. You understand?
Okay. I didn't say it was illegal. I did not say it was illegal. I'm saying suspicious. Hey, you're not free to go yet because I got a couple things I got to ask you, okay? So, what's your name?
No. You could put on there citizen.
No, that's not. reasonable suspicion.
I'm on my way.
No, you're not going anywhere right now.
I'm on my way to right here.
Not right now?
Yes.
Not right
Call
now.
your superior,
I've got someone
brother.
coming over to talk to me, so let me explain
Call
what I
your
need from you.
superior,
I need your
man.
name and your address, and this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sure, it's all being recorded from me, too.
All right,
That's
I'm
what
going to get the footage. I got it
Sure.
from Titusville, Florida. You can look it up on YouTube. I'll
I
show
don't-
you.
Your name. Do you have your ID on you by chance? To make it easier?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, the video. It's on Newsbreak as well.
I mean, I don't really want to see the video. I mean, I trust you.
On my vehicle.
Okay.
It's none of your business, and I'm on my way.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the reason I'm stopping is for reasonable suspicion.
You have a crime.
Okay.
Not just say
So
he
let me
looks,
explain.
or I assume
Let me
he's got
explain
some-
why that's suspicious. Because it's fucking
I'm
around
going
with a
to the
ski
auto
mask
parts store for
on,
my
and you're
vehicle.
walking down Bridge
I got the
Street.
right to
You're
privacy.
clearly not cold because it's
nothing
50
wrong with me
degrees out, you're
walking
wearing a
on
t-shirt.
ignorant or frightening to people. You know what I'm saying? So the whole you're not allowed to wear a mask
I didn't
if
say
you're
you're not
being
allowed to wear a
threatened.
mask.
Walk to a store to buy.
Okay, I
and
just
go
explained to you
somewhere.
what I contacted
I don't
you
need
for.
to give you my name.
You need to give me
or
your name,
anything.
your address,
no.
and what you're doing.
What was my name? But you could put Jolly Fat Citizen.
I'm
was not
explaining
doing
why.
anything
I'm going to
wrong.
put you in handcuffs if you don't
to-
give me your name. Let's
No,
see the
there's-
video. I'm
there's
telling you
no
what's going on
reason
right here
for
right
you
now.
to put me in handcuffs.
Because you're not
Can
identifying
you tell
yourself.
me what crime I committed?
I'm stopping you for reasonable suspicion.
Crime for me to identify. I looked up the Colorado deal. You have to suspect me of a crime. I'm
why I'm
walking
stopping
from
you.
my vehicle that's down.
Do we know that?
I just told you that, and
Okay.
that's all you need. I have to identify.
Okay.
I can tell you my
Your
first
and last
name, maybe.
Your first and last name.
But that's not going to help you with a crime. You understand that? Well, how would that help you with a crime that I haven't committed?
Okay, sir. At this point, I need your name. I mean, I don't want to put you in handcuffs. I don't need to.
I think
All I want right now.
I know, but I kind of like you want the threatening portion of it, but you put me in jail.
I don't want to even handcuff you.
I'm going, man.
I just need to contact you for
understand,
reasonable
right?
suspicion.
People can get money, man. You come snatch me up, take me to jail.
I don't want to put you in handcuffs.
Oh, the police kept asking for his name, address, and ID, saying they had reasonable suspicion. But let's be clear, reasonable suspicion has to be tied to a real crime, like threats, trespassing, or something specific. Just walking down a sidewalk in a mask. That's not a crime. What law says we can't wear a mask during the day? And yet, when this citizen refused to give ID, this is how Officer Long responded.
Anything wrong, right? I just walked on a sidewalk from my vehicle that is down, and I'm trying to go fix it.
Do what I need from you. Are you going to give me your first and last name and your address or not? Are you going to give me that or not?
Are you going to take me to jail?
What I want is your name, your address.
I'm done. I'm done because I'm
So you're not
trying
going
to
to
get
tell me who
worked
you
up.
are.
I'm just trying to get. I'm getting worked up.
That's all I want to do, and I can let you go if you just tell me your name, first and last name, and your
But
address.
that doesn't stop me from a crime that I haven't committed. That doesn't aid you.
Identify you either way. Is this okay? Okay.
We headed back this way?
Yeah, I'll head that way.
Y'all got a supervisor?
I do. He's not here. He's busy right now.
Okay. Can you get him on the phone?
Sure, I can do that.
Sure, thank you, sir.
What time do you face my wheel right here? 6-1 code 5 with the mail. Anything puppy?
I got
Needles? Nothing like that?
I got a tablet, a phone. Knows how to fix my vehicle. I'm finna leave stranded because you taking me, kidnapping me, right? And vaporizers, and that's it. No, I think I got money and probably. It's illegal to be around here without currency, right? Y'all gonna snatch me up, but it's not, you know. I might have a screwdriver that's.
You realize we could avoid it all this.
But I don't have an address or a name for you. You know what I mean?
So
I
you're-
haven't committed any crime. I have no name. Give it to what crime did I commit?
Okay, in Colorado, we're allowed to stop someone if we
crime.
believe. No, if we
For-
have reasonable suspicion.
Just
let me talk.
Tell me what
Okay,
crime.
don't interrupt me and I'll explain it to you, okay? Just don't interrupt me and I'll explain it all to you, okay? If you have
It
questions,
better
then
work,
ask me.
though.
Colorado, we can stop someone if we have reasonable suspicion based on articulable circumstances that there has been, will be, or could be in the future. So
here,
just let me
I've
keep this-
already-
Just don't interrupt me, let me keep going, okay? Okay, so based on the articulable reason of your walking when
Not
it's not
illegal.
that cold. No, it's not illegal. But based on
Thank
the fact that we have a high crime area right here on Bridge Street, be mask.
But I'm headed to
And
the
then
store, bro,
because
to
of-
fix my
just
vehicle.
let
You don't
me
want me
keep
to fix my vehicle.
Just let me keep
You
talking.
want to
Just
tow
interrupt
it.
me and I'll explain it to you. I don't want to.
Dude.
I don't want to take you to jail.
Well, then why don't you leave me alone and you can investigate by
going
looking at
to.
me, go to my store,
I was
and then
literally
you can
just trying to-
investigate by watching. You can investigate
name and your
by
address.
watching.
At that point, Officer Long was doing an illegal search, plain and simple. A similar case happened in Loveland, Colorado back in 2011 when David Kramer was cuffed and searched by cops for over an hour with no solid proof of any crime. They claimed to smell marijuana, but no drugs were found, and the K-9 unit didn't detect anything. That led to a lawsuit backed by ACLU Colorado, and the city ended up paying Kramer $35,000 for violating his Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches and seizures.
Right, none of you concern, anything like that.
I'm gonna take your mask off, there.
Oh, why you taking my mask off?
So I can see who you are.
Bro. I should headbutt y'all fuck niggas right here in the face, bro. I'm telling you, on camera, man. Bro, please bring the supervisor. What, bro? I'm literally trying to fix my car, man. Crazy, man. No, you gonna give me my phone to give you that? Whatever, man. What's your name?
Officer Dog.
Yeah, man. Officer kidnapping me, sir. I appreciate it.
Colorado?
Oh, sir. I appreciate it, man, for kidnapping me.
The card just is a gift card, so his name best.
Okay, let's look him up in here. We'll see if we can find anything.
Can you take a picture and put your hacker in too?
Yeah. Do you want to talk to my supervisor? He's right here, actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll go get him for you, okay?
You don't think? We have a debit card.
He doesn't want to talk to you, too.
He wants to.
John, get you out of here, okay? So, want to face this? You're going to hit the handcuffs off you, okay?
Hey, I'm pretty sure I just saw you. Hold on.
Okay. This is my supervisor.
Is it John? John, I just ran your information. You're in a Green Ranger. You were abandoning the car over at Walmart yesterday.
I was in the car. I stay in the back room.
Right. But then today, over there off Miller, isn't it?
Did y'all tell him what I told y'all?
No, I did
I'm
not.
going here to the auto parts store to fix it.
Okay.
There.
Sounds good. Go ahead. Just spread your feet for me.
I told them that.
Just spread your feet for me. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just remember that, sir. I'm just saying, it's a tense thing you do, bro.
I know.
You know, 3-4 times the average manager, bro, around here. And nobody can achieve anything more than being a manager a lot of times, you know, in life.
So you gotta turn around. Do you understand?
Hang my mask, please.
You know what? It's all
Hold on.
Thank you, sir. Well, I'm walking down the
hold on.
public
You know-
sidewalk.
you know what
need
the
to know
next
every video. I'm not here to know upon
hear me out.
going
Let me
from
finish.
one point to
Let
another,
me finish
sir.
up. Literally last week, we had the exact same scenario. Where
Your
a guy-
camera's on too, right?
Yeah.
I was door dashing in Castle Rock. Their supervisor apologized to me, told me to make there's nothing wrong with having a mask. In Titusville, Florida, I got it on YouTube, man. I was just walking from my mother's house, Waters, and I was taken into custody, threatened with arrest with the same thing, man. But I'm on a public sidewalk in the bushes, but the city hadn't cut the grass. So when I was getting my water bottles, and it looked as it looked, you know. But,
Fair enough. And I
understand?
totally get you, man.
But
so hold on. So I just don't want him. When he schools right here, like two a middle school and a high school.
It's not illegal. If I was a young religious points of views, y'all acting like the IDF doesn't help anybody, brother.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You're I'm not.
And literally, I spoke fluidly, you know, and I articulated what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, I gotta tell you though
about the two schools.
Congratulations! But even when
that's
you're masked, that's one thing. But you parked outside of a liquor store over
I
there.
I work at in that building. Some guy with black hair underneath, a young man, black hair, and asked me questions that didn't need to be asked. Where do I live? None of his business. I told him I worked there, you know. Last night during my shift, hit E85 and put it in my vehicle. My troubles seem to, you know, to fix my. And then now y'all jumping me and kidnapping me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Detaining me for no reason is damn near kidnapping, bruh. You know, even if you would like to school in proximity of a school, that's kind of ridiculous, you know? Kind of to a point. You can follow and investigate, go there. They would have saw me jog to my mother's house. They would have saw me drink my water out of my backpack. No gun. She just thought, oh, it's just suspicious. So I want to, you know, I'd rather call in. And they're like, oh, it's me. I had a gun. I told them I didn't have a gun. The 911 caller. It's all on YouTube.
Oh.
No, this is all it's tight as. Even if you suspected what you thought is right, that's not enough. This call is also not enough. You know what I mean?
Well,
I can't even walk a public road, know a little something. You know, so. But you can fix about the schools. I apologize.
So are you trying to get down to?
I'm trying to fix and move on where y'all can't get me no more, man.
Do you need a ride?
AutoZone's got a hose I can use, or whichever one.
Okay, there's this one. There's a Napa piece as well.
Yeah, I had to do my drum brakes and same scenario. That's why I thought it would be okay, man.
Okay, it's out there. You know that we've now talked to you.
Yes, sir. Right, but
you know they're gonna keep calling us, right?
Especially if you walk into AutoZone wearing a ski for them, they're like working behind the counter.
65 degrees out.
I live like this, man. So you know, I walk the. You know, I could put it down and be sociable. You know what I'm saying? And there's no problem with that.
I understand.
When you see how bright it is, the cameras will be able to see that the Eskimos used to use this technology safely, like this. You know what I'm saying? When the bright shit is out, you know. So it's just tell y'all so much, man. Okay. I apologize for making y'all scared, but I'm really not a fucking junkie trying to appreciate that. I got a lot of racked up, man.
There's a combination between seeing you outside the liquor store. I have no idea if you work there, but I'm telling you, what you can say is that based on the actions and it being so
outside of the liquor store,
grossly
that's ridiculous because of the temperature. You know, religious points of view and also medical reasons, depending on what.
Are you claiming either of those things?
That's neither. I don't have to. Okay. That's a fact, right?
Okay.
Cops kept using suspicious behavior and high crime area to justify asking for ID and handcuffing this citizen, but through the whole video, no one could point to a single law he broke. No threats, no trespassing, just walking with a hoodie. If that's now considered suspicious, what's left of our freedom? People walk up to the camera, then say they don't want to be filmed.
I don't like having my picture taken without my permission.
Oh, I thought you wanted your picture because you were approaching me.
Well, because I want to know.
Alright, here's a compilation audit outside public buildings in San Jose, California. The auditor walked around the parking lot behind the city police department, the juvenile jail, and a few other county buildings, checking whether people knew and respected the right to record in public. These are some of the reactions his camera caught.
6 YCG. Back of shame. He's off the clock, so it's not a public record. To someone because there's an American citizen taking pictures in America on public property. Just a guy with a camera, sir. G99. Some more public workers leaving. Do me a favor when you head out, walk a little slower. I get a better shot.
I don't like having my.
Oh, I thought you wanted your picture because you were approaching me.
Well, because I want to know what you're doing. So when they're doing what you're doing, yes.
I wasn't even focused on you until you started kind of getting my attention, though. That's silly to walk up to someone that you don't want to be recorded while they're recording. Have a good day. We got the cam back of shame right there.
Can you lower that so I can see your face better, please?
No, thank you. You got to do your own work, brother. We'll smack that out of you.
Well, then you'll get charged with
No,
assault.
if you get in my own personal space, it's self-defense. If I come up to your face, you wouldn't like it, would you?
No. Don't like you creeping on people.
Don't be a.
You're the one that
Approach me. I didn't approach you.
You're out here filming everybody
Public
as they come and go.
building,
I know.
public workers.
Legal.
You work
Yes.
for me. I don't work for
Yes,
you.
it-
You
it's
guys
kind
got cameras everywhere. What's creepy is what are you guys doing that you don't want me to see that you're so scared of?
No, we're scared of people coming after. Never know
With the
about
PD right across the street.
Never know about people.
I'm
So
guessing you've
just
never
making
been
sure I'm-
under the beach or anywhere where people take pictures. Must be a scary place for you, huh?
You know, that's such a red herring. That's a...
Go back under your bed when you get home. Be safe, man. I come in peace. You're
Everyone has the right to record in public. That's something we want people to understand and accept as normal in a free society. But freedom doesn't mean doing whatever you want. Getting up in someone's face with a camera, like the guy in the blue shirt in this video, crosses the line and violates privacy. A few minutes later, while continuing his work, the auditor noticed a car creeping around, watching him, so he decided to turn the tables and follow it instead.
He's not even my target, but when I see someone rolling up trying to record me only. We're gonna have trouble, guys. He's not even my target, but he was just parked across the street and he decided to come out and start recording me.
I need you over here. I need you over here.
I come in peace, brother. I come in peace. So he was parked across the street over there. I was recording the cops right over here, which is a public building. And then he made a U-turn, and as he was driving by really slowly, he had his phone recording me until I seen that he's trying to record me. And I was trying to call the cops on me, man. Like, you're gonna come and lock me up because I'm taking pictures on the sidewalk? Come on, man. Called.
Can I answer any questions for you, sir? You seem very interested in the police department. Anything I can do to help you?
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. You don't have any questions? Anything I can answer?
No, I didn't
about
call
the
you
police
guys.
department?
I didn't call you guys.
Maybe. Yeah, we've had calls for you. That's all.
Got in my window and started.
Sir, why don't you tell him the truth that you actually drove up to me? Why don't you tell him that part? Tell him that part. Tell him that part.
So, this guy's harassing.
Sir, I'm 1,000 feet away from you.
Because he was standing in the window of my car, and over here, so I took my camera out, moved over here, and started filming him to let him know that somebody was watching. Does this seem normal to you?
People take pictures all day long, brother. It's a camera. Just like you were doing to me.
Yeah, but I can tell you, if they're in the middle of a conversation, that you don't interfere with them. Because right now he's talking to a police officer, so they're.
What would be the
talking
offense?
Of interfering with them?
No, I'm not interfering. It's free speech.
Yes, if you start, that's perfect. What I'm saying is, if you start yelling at that person,
I'm not yelling. I'm speaking. I'm speaking
were
so you can
just
hear
yelling
me.
at
I'm
him.
not yelling.
While he's trying to talk to a police officer, you're interfering with him reporting possibly a crime. So that's 148. That's
Well, I'll see you in court, brother.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm just informing
I was
you.
recording peacefully. He approached me. He literally came down, started recording him.
So, I understand that you're here. You're testing out your First Amendment rights.
Yeah. So what's the deal? Why would you threaten me with that?
You have every right to stand here and record.
And I have a right to speak, and I'm not going to stop because you want me to.
until
If he
you
wants to make a police report, I can talk over you. Side, he can go inside the office and file a report. There's no expectation of privacy in here. I'm 15 feet away. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. Free speech. You can't make a lawful activity, a constitutionally protected activity, a crime. No, stop it. Stop it. You're looking silly, man.
Well,
3979 McClure. Okay, McClure. is acting silly.
I don't mind you walking.
No, I don't want you to say that I attack you and then you arrest me, but you never know what happens to your camera or what you do.
So things go wrong with our cameras?
I'm not saying you personally. I'm not saying you ever did that. I'm just saying.
Would you like a case receipt card?
Yeah, if you got one, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
That for you. The 2 calls for service today involving you.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna back up just for my safety.
sounds good. Let them do their thing, okay?
Yeah, let them. But just don't impede on my free speech, though.
Yeah, you're doing great right now.
Gotcha.
I'm just asking.
Got it. You're the sergeant?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I just wanted to make sure that I
Located on our First Amendment. I literally walked past him. He made a U-turn, approached me. We're coming back. It's kind of silly, guys. And nothing wrong with being a concerned citizen. In his opinion, he's in my shape, walking around in broad daylight around a police building where they got tasers, they got make it 10 feet. So, I mean, it's crazy, man. I can't imagine the world living in his world or something.
What do you think about this situation? About how people reacted? About calling the cops? And how the police handled it? Personally, this shows a lot of folks still don't understand the right to record in public, and some really overreact to a simple camera. As for the sergeant in the video, he seems to know about First Amendment audits, but does he actually respect it? I want to hear your thoughts. This next situation comes from NYPD and raises a lot of questions. A citizen peacefully walked into City Hall doing what the law allows, recording inside public buildings and making a FOIA request. But once again, the staff didn't like it. They called NYPD, who then went on to violate his rights.
Hey, good morning. Did anyone call for 911?
Yeah, we had this gentleman, he just kind of like just walked right on in. We were asking him to give me assistance. He refused to, just kept recording. We're like, what's the purpose of the recording? And it just hasn't been good. So we didn't want to continue any further engagement. All of my staff has tried to speak with him, but it's not going as well as we'd like. We don't know what the issue is. He said he's fine. He said, I'll wait for the cops to come. I'm not running. So that's fine. I just don't want this to get...
So we'll figure it out.
This is the gentleman here.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you? Can I get your name and address?
10446.
Nice to meet you. How can I help you?
She's like...
Piece of recording in the public lobby, that's it. That says my nice piece of it.
Yes, we go.
Yeah.
We go forward. Huh? What do you want us to do? Well, he just walked in and he started recording.
Right now?
To the office.
Like, we usually engage with people here at the door and just walk right on in. So, like, at the end of the day, like, you just walk right in. Like, you just kind of bypass it. There was no, you know what I'm saying?
You want him
We just want to know what the issue is. Like, what are you here for exactly? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have no problems.
David?
You know what I'm saying?
He's not that good.
We're city council.
He's not that good, David.
Yeah.
I never said it's a lobby.
Okay, the lobby.
Public lobby.
You guys want him here? You have any business here?
Yeah, of course. I'm gathering public information.
For request? You have
I'm
any?
engaged in a constitution protected
That's not what he asked for initially.
A FOIA request.
That's not something I could get from right now. That's something we would have to talk to downtown. But that's not what he initially asked for.
I understand.
So you can't help me with a public records request?
You're asking for a public records request for what though? What exactly? You have a public records request. I told you that. Like, I don't know what exactly are you looking to have assistance with?
I literally just told you 3 times.
All of us
She just said like they can help you out, so you don't have to go to the police office. Okay?
To get a public records request for this office, this is what I
do you have a pen and paper?
fill out my request. I'm gonna submit it with her. All I need is a stamp copy.
The umbrella of City Hall. So we're going to go 250 Broadway and let's
Do it here and before you law. It's a law. That means I can submit it with any brand and then forward to whatever department needs to forward.
Trying to help you out.
If you want, we can write it down for you.
What I have the right to do.
Listen, if you want, you can write it down. Then
So I can write it? Yeah, I'll write it down.
I told that they don't know that I want to submit my FOIA with them and whatever they need to do
cannot
with
help you
it.
here. They're going to give you information.
Maybe they should call their supervisor and find out what their job is.
You know you want to talk over me.
You're telling me I'm telling you what I have the right to do. You're telling me what I don't have the right to do. And that'd be great.
It's okay. I'll write it down for him. So, Broadway, gotcha. And this is where he can go to make his
correct
for the public record.
New York's Freedom of Information law, just like in many other states, requires agencies to accept FOIA requests. If they deny it, they have to give you a written explanation and the option to appeal. Simple as that. You have the right to request information from any government agency. But here, the citizen was denied without any valid reason. He stood his ground, insisting on his right to record and submit a FOIA request. That's when the sergeant stepped in.
We got the right, this is public.
I understand that, but the office is not public.
Yeah, this is a public lobby.
You went to the private office.
Like,
you went to the private office?
Never.
I
stood right here. Sir, respect my honor your oath to the Constitution. I'm in a public building, in a public lobby, conducting business. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity that you swore to protect. You swore to protect my rights, right or wrong. You can set a good example for these young officers right here. I'm suggesting you de-escalate and set a good example. Building, conducting business.
You want to talk
I
over me?
appreciate the information. I still have business to conduct.
Let's get over this with cut and forth.
Am I detained?
What is that you need?
Am I detained?
What is it that you need?
I'm going to conduct my business in the public.
What is it that you need right now from here?
I don't need anything from you, sir.
No, what do you need from here?
I need to gather public information and continue working on my story.
What do you need? How you plan to gather information?
Am I detained?
What information you plan to gather?
Am I detained, sir?
Am I detained?
The public information
Am I
in the lobby. Do I have a... Why
they don't want you here anymore.
Why not?
They don't want you here anymore.
What crime am I committing that they have to ask me to leave a public building? You can't trespass me from public unless I'm committing a crime. You're trying to ask me to leave the building.
My thing is, no problem servicing you. He just wants to do what he wants
If
to do.
you was nice, if she was nice to me, I don't
write down what you need to write down and figure out so we can move on.
I'm going to conduct my business and I want to leave when I'm ready to leave.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Finish up.
I'm talking to you though.
No, go ahead. I'm not talking to you.
You're impeding my business right now in a public building.
You're taking time away from this. So you finish.
I am going to finish. Am I committing a crime? Am I being detained?
You're still talking, still finish.
Okay. Why? What time does this close? Because I can stay here till it closes.
We're not doing
I have a right to be here.
We're not doing that.
It's
If you're not going to start your business, we're going to escort you out.
Touch me. I'm not detained.
Sir, escort you out. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
You're going to have to go.
Let's get out of here. That's fine. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me on the sidewalk. Get here. Now come back.
What's your name and badge number?
Business.
That's a public building. I'm conducting lawful business. You just asked me to leave a public building conducting lawful business. Not no qualified immunity. You have no qualified immunity. So why are you violating my rights? Why are you denying the right to be in there? That's your sergeant. That's what I learned from. That's what you learned how to violate your rights.
You can't come back in.
Trespass. I can go in this building all I want.
They don't want you in here.
Why the fuck is my camera going out?
Right.
He went to this office asking him, sir, what we can do for you. I think he knowing me, but he recorded stopping me. Like he was provoking me. He tried to provoke me.
Get some. We could do more stuff.
Okay.
Now he has no business here.
Right.
Call 911.
Yeah, the good thing is that we have a door here that obviously you have to be in. My biggest thing was I didn't know what his intentions were, and he was just moving around like, I'm going to just do what I want to do. And I'm like, we're not going to do, I'll wait. I don't care. I'll wait till they come. Okay, no problem. I'm not going to go back and forth with you because I don't want this to end back.
Because he was any reason why he's here.
Right, which is that's the issue that we have. We're like, what is it that you need help with? Yes. Okay. We have no problem letting people come over here. This is a public space. Rules do apply. Same thing would apply as if we walk into the police station.
Yeah,
we have to do things correctly.
To record anything, record any events here, you should have a sign saying that no recording allowed. The documents here that for valid.
Okay.
That you can continue. Okay. And then you can take a further, not just here, but in general.
Thank you, officers. We appreciate it. Sorry you guys have to come to that, but
That's fine. Let me just finish them with him.
Okay.
Just stay safe, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Anything? Yeah, call us back, okay?
All right.
All right.
Just extorting me forcefully out of a public building while I'm in the middle. Mind you, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to sue you for violating my rights.
Okay, sir. Have a good night.
I need your lieutenant down here now. What's so lieutenant? Don't worry about it. The lieutenant gonna make you look stupid. Okay. Why did you remove me out of that building? That's what I'm going right back in. That's a public building. I have a right to be in there. So I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna finish my business. Constitutionally protected activity. I'm working on a story. I'm gathering public information in a public lobby, in a public building. No crime's being committed.
What do you want from
What
them?
crime was being committed that you escorted me out of a public building?
What do you want from them? Did you ask
All those pamphlets I have a right to get. I have a right to record. What crime did you?
You wasn't gathering any pamphlets.
Be honest.
How many times did I ask you what you need and how many?
I told you I'm recording.
I
told you I'm recording. Crime was being committed.
When you want to have a conversation, we
I'm
have a
having a
conversation.
conversation.
When you want to violate my rights,
we're not going to get. Why did you violate my rights?
Another civil rights violation, and to be honest, I'm not surprised. It's the NYPD, but just because it's common doesn't mean we should accept it. No one got arrested, but the sergeant and officers used force to push a citizen out of a public building and even threatened him with trespassing when he hadn't done anything illegal. It is a serious violation of civil rights. Now you see why cops are afraid of cameras. It's not because they're dangerous, it's because cameras show exactly what's really going on. What you just saw wasn't just about a citizen versus the police. It was a clash between constitutional freedom and authority driven by personal emotion. If no one speaks up, who knows when this started or how long it'll keep going. Thanks for sticking with us on this journey to defend truth and justice. Always remember, your rights don't need permission, they just need to be exercised.